Alright, I'm gonna do some FP early practice, and we'll do some runs. But yeah, I unfortunately couldn't do a stream yesterday or the day before, so sorry about that. Oh shit, oops. I was like not paying attention. But yeah, I think tomorrow's stream we're going to we're gonna do some N64 90%, and we're gonna do some. I think I would like to do like one day of like we switch every other day N64 90% and then Xbox 80% and see how we do. But yeah, some good news. We got onto another hotfix before GDQ, so that would be really cool. We will be running this category on there, so that would be pretty fun. Kind of some practice, I guess, for the GDQ main stage. So that would be really cool. I'm actually thinking about not doing this category and doing 80% no DDA, just so it's different, and so maybe people just don't get like spoiled for the run if they want to wait until SGDQ. Because I know a lot of people haven't maybe watched because they want to wait until SGDQ to watch me do the speedrun, which is like totally cool. But yeah, that would be super sick if I did no DDA. Only problem is that this Xbox I have offline because this OS version has like a kernel exploit that I want to take advantage of once that starts kicking out. But yeah, unfortunately there hasn't been a lot of support for it at all, because there could totally be like mod menus and stuff, but it doesn't seem like anybody's done anything with the exploit yet. There's been a couple attempts at like, or not attempts, but there's a way where you can get it hacked and stuff, and you can run custom stuff on there, but there isn't like any menu or anything. And the reason why I want custom stuff is so that, you know, I can put on some like Lewis scripts or some practice tools on this Xbox so that I can just practice via the Xbox, and that'll be really nice. And I would definitely get people interested in even making a practice ROM in the first place. So, and even like ROM hacks for XBLA. But yeah, it doesn't seem like. Oh yeah, I forgot I just left a Jiggy there. Now on Xbox, they made it so that the Jinjo Jiggy stays there, even though if you haven't collected it yet. So I'm just leaving it there just for the fun of it. But yeah. So yeah, tomorrow I think I'll do my first run back of N64 90%, since we haven't really done it in like, what, 2 weeks? What is today? Yeah, 2 weeks. So I kind of wanted to do like a run just to like de-rust of it like last week, but yeah, unfortunately that didn't really happen. So tomorrow I'm gonna get the 64 out and we'll do some runs of N64 90%. Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, you don't want that to happen, but I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, because I can still do the clip, but I'll just take damage. But yeah. Also want to just practice some boob clip real quick, so, and then we'll be good to go. do some runs because I'm confident now. Trying to go into talent trot into the loading zone. But yeah, unfortunately, still no click awkward early for this category. And I don't think it's probably going to be found for GDQ, which is like, it's fine. It's whatever. But I'd like it for it to be found, you know. Just so that this category is like as optimized as 60-40%. Like if honestly, if there was like actual like nice save states or just like fake save states where it can just like reset the file, reset the level very easily, oh, that would make it so much easier to time like a lot of the stuff in this category. But yeah, unfortunately, it just hasn't gotten to that level yet. I've been kind of working on a script that allows you to make a save state, or just like a kind of a fake one where it deletes your file. It's not really even a save state, it's more of just like a file reset type tool that just allows you to like reset the file and then go into any level you want. So it's kind of like a reset on entry type hack. But yeah, I still haven't figured that out. Still need some. I probably need some help with that too. So, but yeah, why am I in here? Right, I'm getting the B. Like, why am I in here? To get some feathers for the next time I'd practice FP early. But yeah, there's only like 2 earlies. Well, I guess you could say that like all the B earlies, I guess, are actually earlies in this category because you don't like skip past them, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird because you kind of are saving them for later, but you kind of aren't. Because like you're going to Mumbo's and then TDC and then you go into Cook Lockwood and then do RBA. So yeah, if Cook Lockwood early was discovered, then it would actually kind of be like an early. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten so consistent at this trick and then FP early now. Very proud of myself. Because I know Trep's pretty consistent at it as well. But it's like really not that difficult actually. You're just aiming for like a specific spot between Brentilda here, so like right there. And like sometimes you'll overshoot it, so you just kind of gotta feel like where you are. So like I'm kind of moved to the right there because I was too far to the left, so I adjusted accordingly. And yeah, if you adjust and know what you're doing, like you can get it every single time. Like this won't work because I accidentally like hit a ledge when I was going down. I didn't get enough speed. So yeah, like, ooh, that one was kind of weird though. I might have had a bad angle. That one was kind of one of those like weird flukes. Okay, that was too far to the right. And I just was like, that was a weird falling animation. Oh, okay, I pressed left too early, but I mean, that still works. Yeah, like if you screw up, like, you can still... Like, yeah, you can still definitely be totally cool. Let's try to... Really? Okay. It isn't... The transformation zones are just not wanting to cooperate. I wanted to, like, fall into the void while de-transforming. Really? Are they really not that far out? There we go. I can still kind of control them, too. That's funny. Well... I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and we will start some runs, so BRB. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. I had to do something, so let's do some runs. Let's try to get a 58 today, hopefully. This PB is literally a frame away from a 58, which kind of sucks. Man, we lost 12 seconds of Grunny Fight. That's so bad. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh shit. For some reason, it doesn't let me split when I'm looking at my settings on my splits. I was looking at my splits to see what I can improve on. Dang it. What's up, Crunkle? How's it going? Just one frame faster, that's what I'm saying. Well, these splits aren't like accurate to the frame because I split late, so still got to be like 0.3 better, but that's not true. I mean, if I retime it, it will probably be a 58. So, I mean, I can get a massive PB anyways. It's not like I'm struggling to save a second or something. But yeah. But yeah. Kind of excited to go back to 64 and 8%. Because, I don't know, just like playing a category that doesn't allow you to practice is a bit boring to me. This run is definitely more fun, and it would be way more fun if I could actually like practice the levels and get really good at them. Because like I'm just not as like confident with this category as I am with 64 and 8% when it comes to just like doing the correct movement and stuff. So like the B sections that are similar in this category are like really good, but they're only good because I learned how to do them optimally on 64 because of the practice ROM. So that's kind of what's unfortunate about Xbox. Okay, we're just gonna do that. But yeah, some good news is that we will be doing a hotfix of this category on the 25th. So I'm definitely excited about that. It will be Xbox 80% no POG. But I'm thinking about doing no DDA only because it is pretty much the same category. But I want to do a new route for GDQ. Sorry, like I don't want to do the same route, like in the same run basically, because I just don't want to like kind of spoil it for people that want to watch it at GQ. It might feel like you're just rewatching it there. So I don't know, because I know some people haven't like really tuned in because they just kind of want to watch the GDQ run, because that will actually be like the run to watch when it comes to learning about this category and stuff. So but yeah, I am ready to go back, although I am kind of dreading the controller, because this controller I can just play with it, man. My hands won't hurt, you know? That's what sucks about this controller, is that like my hands just hurt so much playing on it. Or sorry, on the 64 controller. On the Xbox controller, it's like completely fine. Yeah, I'm not as like snappy right now, I feel. Now I have a 64 OEM, which just means like the normal controller. I could actually play with the GameCube controller, but I do have an adapter for it. I actually Paid quite a bit of money for it. But, yeah, I just didn't really feel comfortable, so I didn't switch to it. I think it was because I used a very, like, weird GameCube controller that... Like, I bought the Super Smash Bros. One that they made for Switch. That's basically just the exact same. Like, it's identical. But there's some, like, problems with the buttons that I don't really like. Like, the Z button was, like, really very, like, small. And it was just, like, so fucking annoying to press. So I didn't really want to deal with that. And like, I don't like how the triggers are. I don't like having to push down the triggers all the way to perform, like, an action. Because I know I'll be... Oh, shit. I just totally forgot. I thought I was on the other side there. Ah. You're supposed to, like, break the thing as you go into feathers. Yeah, this RB's gonna suck. It'd be alright, but it won't be very good. Ah, man. That's just a fluke. That was a fluke. That sucks. See, if that happened, though, since that, like, pipe is underneath me there, I can just use that pipe to go out of bounds and then go back to engine room and do it again. Or I could just skip those notes and... well, that's the problem, is, like, there's a jiggy in there as well, so... That's what's nice about N64 80%, is that if I, like, die right before I complete a level or I mess up some notes, I can just go into Sphinx and get them in there, and then there's a lot of backup notes in 64 80%, whereas in this category it's very, very, very tight when it comes to notes. It's kind of tight. There's like a couple notes you can get that are pretty fast, but I mean they're slower, I think, than just getting the backup notes on 64. So because, like, on 64, you have Sphinx, which is just, like, a whole room you can get to very quickly and get all those notes. You can get 7 notes in there, so... Like, if I die in Nipper, that's gonna be my plan, is to just go into Sphinx and get the notes in there. Like, I have a lot of backups in my head. And, yeah, that's why I really want to complete more... Well, that's why I do a lot more no resets on 64, and I, like, kind of challenge myself to do a no reset a day, so that I do have that experience of, like, what to do if I die in a certain spot, so... And, like, what the best backup is. Like, if I know that I can get 2 notes in Mansion that are pretty fast. In this category as well, actually, there's 2 in Mumbo's Hut that you don't get that I'm actually looking into. I do want a time to see if that's faster than getting the ones in Clankers. Oh shit, dude, I forgot which room this is again. Like, I always assume... Why? There's 3 of them in here? I thought there was 2. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. This is just gonna suck, so... That's too bad. I do wonder if you could do that. Oh shit, yeah, that's not gonna work. I might reset, yeah. I don't connect to Xbox Live. I do wonder if that could be faster than going back over there. I do actually, I should time that. That would actually be pretty interesting. But I would want to get that note in Talon Trot, but I mean... That seems like pretty fast though to get that note during the one there, like hitting any time during that one probably would actually just want to do it on that second one so that you can like kind of reposition yourself easily to get to the spot you need to go, so you don't have to like rush over there. But I don't know. That seemed that I just came up with that in my head. And I was like, oh, that's actually a good idea. But yeah, I do want to see if the mansion note's inside the hut. What's up, Dee Dee? How's it going? Thanks for good luck. You're at the John work? No way. John in the John at work. That's crazy. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, there's some good news, Dee Dee. There's gonna be a hot fix for no POG on the 25th, and you might be commentating, so if you can, obviously. Yeah, it's kind of like prepare for the GDQ run if it happens, so I thought it was a good idea because I think it'd be really nice to just like kind of know where I am like a week before the event. And, you know, if I'm like messing up a lot because I'm switching in between Xbox and N64, then I need to like maybe focus on, you know, one console or the other more, so 25th. Yeah, not the the 5th. Not the day that we're literally gonna be there. So, what am I doing? I'm thinking about the new strat I'm doing. Where I'm getting that note, and I just keep forgetting about it. All right, because I think what I want to do is want to hit the 1, and then go over there, get the note. We gotta go. No problem. Yep. Yeah, because I'm actually thinking about adding more people too that couldn't like make it, so like 7 Hornet or maybe even Trep. Like that would be really good. There could be a chance where maybe you don't commentate that because I would want some people who are like more international to commentate because they can't go to GDQ. Because of course you're commentating my GDQ run, so there might be a chance where that happens. Practice commentary? I mean, we could. We could do that in like the practice area for at GDQ if you want. Like while we're there, that would be like the best way to do it. You could get the old DD Lux camera out. We could like do a stream or something, like a practice stream on your channel or something. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know if they're gonna let us stream in there though, but I think that's against the rules or something. When's the hotfix run? It'll be no POG, this category I'm running right now, on the 25th. More details will come out soon. I just found out about it today, so. I was just asked to do it today, so I will give more details about it. But it will be the night of the 25th, so like I think around 7 to 10. Ah, okay, that sucks. Stop it, camera. Ah, fucking hell. The camera. Alright, let's try this new strat. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like confusing movement, but I could definitely like get that down pretty well. And I could just go down here like this. I could try to time that. But I could get the muscle memory down for that. No problem. Okay, I barely almost didn't hit that guy. That was pretty crazy. Ah. Yeah, I don't know if that's fast. Like, I don't know. Trap said it was, but I don't think it's faster by much. It's definitely, like, worth it, though, to do it. Like, it's... Or not worth it, but just, like... It's not a burden on gold feathers. Because, like, something like that you would definitely not do on N64 because of, like, your gold feather management, so... Ah. 2 hits. Yeah, a bit. That's fine. Ah. There we go. Okay, that was a bit funky, but we got it. Ah, damn it, not a 250? Not a sub 250? Yeah. I would rather start runs with a sub 250, but whatever, it's first run, I'll just continue. We have a lot of time save here for FP early, a lot of free time save, so I will just continue runs because I'll pretty much always be green anyways. But yeah, I was thinking like you could definitely do this clip without turning the camera there, and it would definitely save time. Because I was talking to a YouTuber that's going to be making a video on any percent for this game, and he was like wondering why we turn the camera, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just to like make it easier to clip. But then I was like, oh yeah, it could probably be faster to just not do that and learn how to do it, not turning the camera. I was trying it out, but it seems like pretty difficult. Ah, come on. I didn't get the good. I didn't get the backflip cancel. Yep, YouTuber is gonna be making. I don't want to say who because I just want to respect their their privacy and just like I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, someone will be making a video on any percent. Somebody cool. Somebody sick. Who's super cool. But yeah. I don't know when that's going to be released. I think they're continuing to work on it, so. It'd be nice for it to come out like right before GDQ. Because I'll be showcasing that run, and that'd be like super cool to promote that. Like, yeah, I'm doing this run live at GDQ. I actually might. I don't think he knows that, so I might actually tell him to maybe like give a shout out to the SGDQ run at the end of the video, so that people can go see it. That'd be sick, actually. I don't know. GDQ would love any free advertisement, so I might tell him to sneak that in there at the end or something. Yeah, this will be a kind of a bad. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's too bad. It is not summoning salt. I'll tell you that much. It is not summoning salt. No way. It's not summoning salt. That would be cool though. I think he would probably make a video on 100% before any percent, just because that's the more popular category. So, yeah, it would not be on any percent. Maybe, I mean, maybe. There's a lot of like controversy with like the history of this game because of one runner that has been banned. And it's kind of hard to make a history video without, because like the history video format is very much like idolizing like certain runners for being like at the top at their prime, and you can't really make a video like that when someone's been outed for something like pretty bad. So that's why I don't think anybody's like really made a video on Banjo-Kazooie history, because one of the most integral parts of the Banjo-Kazooie like speedrun story is the person that got banned. So yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of been tampered with in that way. But I mean, it'd be really cool if any percent was showcased. So yeah, but it's like you would have to blur pretty much the entire video. But what's up, Strawberry Moses? Because like they're just so like it's so integral into like explaining like the 100% history and the 80% history as well. Not as much 80% though, but 100% like especially because there hasn't really been any like major records since they got banned. I mean that's a lie. I mean technically yes, the 156 was achieved by like 3 individuals right now. But obviously that story is like the current like modern times of speedrunning Banjo is very not a lot has happened since like 2021 2022, so I mean Thunderful got the record, but there hasn't been like nobody's gotten the 155 yet or whatever. So okay, I totally like forgot my strat here. Oh lord. Here we go. Yeah, even BT, man, it's just so sad. It's so sad. It really is like actually like so stupid. People can't be. Just, I don't know. I don't want to comment on it, but you know, it's sad. It's sad. It really is. But yeah, I mean, there's always history to be made, so even if, you know, so there's always more. Always more to be made, and to like kind of, damn it. Not like overturn, but like erase, not erase either, but shine above, I guess, that part of the history. If someone like gets a really good time and totally beats out, you know, the world record holders. Come on. I mean, I guess. It depends on what version we're talking about for any percent, because I really do think that like any percent is a 2-console story. I don't think if you were to make a video on like the history of Banjo-Kazooie any percent, I think just like completely going with N64 is like pretty ignorant of like a way of like showcasing the category, because it really was like a rivalry between Xbox and N64 for a while, because even when Xbox was faster, N64. Okay, I need to reset. Yeah, the 252 is so bad. I can't continue that. All right, I didn't even look at my splits, but I think it's very much a 2-console story, because it was faster originally on N64 because of just, you know, it being 1.0 and then tech skip and then dog skip, of course. Dog skip saved a lot of time and it wasn't possible on Xbox. And then RBA was discovered, and then PAL, NTSC became obsolete, and then PAL was actually the fastest version for any percent for a while. And then Demo Desync Adventure. Actually, well, I don't know which one came out first. I think it was Demo Desync Adventure came out before 765 clip for NTSC. But yeah, but I think DDA came out. This glitch we're doing right now. Which basically gave Xbox immediate like sub-hour potential. Maybe not though. I think Nimpulk skip was the trick to put it down to sub-hour. But I don't think we necessarily needed Nimpulk skip to get sub-hour, because like the world record right now is a 56. So, but yeah, and then I think So yeah, Xbox I think had the global any percent record. Yeah, no, it is really interesting. I could make a video on it, but I think there's like a lot of other people, like for example, Summoning Saw, that could make a way better video than I could, and I think that video like would just be obsoleted if I made it, because I'm not like super great at video editing or anything. So yeah, and then so after DDA came out, bit clips were discovered, and okay, great. Which gave N64 an edge over Xbox, or at least they became basically around the same speed. I think Xbox was always faster, no matter what. But yeah, 8-bit got the first sub hour on Xbox with a 5941, and then I'm trying to just remember. And then ASME came in. No, sorry. 8-bit got a 5945, and then ASME came in, did all the bit clips, and got a 5941, and beat Xbox. And that was like a really historic thing. That was like really cool of ASME to do that, to just like dethrone Xbox, even though it was faster. And then Boob Clip was discovered for Xbox, and then Xbox became a minute faster, because we used to have to do a really horrible wave Cauldron RBA. Or sorry, of a wave RBA called Cauldron RBA, and it was super bad. It was like so horrible. What's up, Trep? John Bit? Yeah, indeed. Not 8-bit, John Bit. But yeah, and then obviously pause overlap glitch came out. Or actually, well, Trep, do you remember if did ASME have the global 80% record before Nade got the 58? Do you know by any chance? Because I could just look at speedrun.com, but I think Nade bopped ASME before Boob Clip came out. I think. Oh shit. So I don't remember though. I remember him doing it. I remember him running it, but I wasn't sure if he came back to any percent just to bop ASME with Boob Clip. Okay, interesting. So ASME had the record, had the global record. So yeah, that's a really interesting angle, and then he finally beat ASME with Brentel out of bounds. I mean, that would make a great video, I think. Definitely, if anybody wants to pick it up. I think it would be really interesting, because it just bounces between two platforms a lot. And I think that dynamic is like super interesting. Because this version is like kind of not that fast. I mean, obviously we can't skip text, so that loses a lot of time. But then loading zones are faster, but N64 can skip text, so it's like, it's a very back and forth type comparison. I know a lot of people don't like to compare the two platforms, but I mean, they're at their core, they are basically like the same, like the fundamentals are basically very, very, very similar, like 95% similar. Okay, I did this wrong. Like, obviously camera's different, but I mean, that's like very minor to me, at least. I don't know, maybe it's different to you, Trep, but I can very easily switch in between Xbox and N64. And I don't think the camera, like, oh, god damn it. I can't take damage here, because it just loses me so much time. I mean, maybe I could. I could get 3 health in FP, but I don't want to. Yeah, of course, because it moves in quadrants and it's consistent, but on Xbox it's less consistent. So definitely easier, but I mean, like, I really don't think it's like major, because you kind of do the same movements anyways. You kind of turn the camera to the same spots you would on N64, because it's just like that's what you do. So maybe that's the reason why. Maybe that camera has some untapped potential that we don't know about. But I think it's, yeah, similar enough anyways. But yeah, as I said, like at the core, it is basically just Banjo-Kazooie 1.1 plus some like minor additions that add up to a lot of differences in a speedrun. But like, I mean, this game is literally just called Banjo-Kazooie. It's like they didn't even call it Banjo-Kazooie like XBLA. They treat it as if it's the same game like Microsoft. So I don't know. There's just a lot of like there's always a debate about that. So, but like to me, like personally, these are basically like the same game but just different versions, and they have their their version differences. So, but at the core, I think they are very similar, like more similar than any port I think I've played of like a classic 64 game. Like this is like no Ocarina of Time 3D. Like Ocarina of Time 3D is like totally different compared to N64 Ocarina of Time. But I would actually like kind of compare this to like a Skyward Sword HD or something. There's even less changes in this game than in Skyward Sword HD. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, less control change. Okay, that was funny. I got stuck there. But yeah, it's not as different as people kind of think it is. Kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, obviously the speedruns are way different, but like, if you were to play them casually, I'm just like talking like what the game is itself, like the bones of the game. Okay, I need to get this. No, I keep forgetting. I'm not doing this route I wanted to do. But yeah, back to 80%. So yeah, pause overlap glitch was obviously discovered. And then, well, 7 Hornet got the 56. He was the first one to get 56. And Trep was the first one to get a 57. Obviously not in that order, but reverse that order. But yeah, and then I think like 2 months after 7 Hornet got the oh shit, I forgot the fucking route again. After 7 Hornet got 56, pause overlap glitch was discovered, and then that saved like 20 minutes compared to this route. I think it probably saves less because if Cook Dogwood Early was discovered, I think that would probably save like at least 5 to 6 minutes in this category. So I think it's probably less. It's probably more like 15, maybe even less than that. It's probably more around like 15 minutes of time saved for pause overlap glitch. So, which could mean that like you could actually maybe do it. Whoa, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you for the $30. I appreciate that. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna really help because I got to get food at GDQ. So like, I just kind of went through that. That was really weird. Oh my god. I might have to reset. Yeah, this kind of sucks. But thank you so much for $30. Oh, that's awesome. $20 away from our goal of the 2E rando. So if anybody's got any spare change, I'll continue. I'll continue. It's not a it's still a 250, but yeah, I could do way better. Just kind of messed up a lot of movement. The extensive detailed history. I feel like talking about stuff like very complicated, I don't know, stuff I have to think about during a speedrun kind of helps, because it helps me just like completely go into muscle memory mode, and then I just don't make as many mistakes and I just don't worry. I don't know if anybody else is that way, but that's why like when I do hotfixes a lot, like I'll have like a couple commentators, but then I won't like I'll accidentally just not let them talk enough, because like they're there to explain stuff, and then I just like pick it up and just explain the entire thing while I'm doing it. And I think it kind of helps me like distract me from the run and just lets me play like the run with muscle memory. I know that's kind of weird to say, but it's kind of true to me. So yeah, he's playing Iron Banjo. I still gotta maybe kind of fix that, but before I do that, I gotta fix Trep's fucking FFM ROM hack. I still have not done it yet. 2E randomizer GDQ? No, that would just be like me doing it. Maybe like if we were to meet that goal like the next stream after we meet it. So or just like I'll have like a bonus stream where we do that. So yeah, I still gotta make that FFM ROM hack. I don't know, I actually was gonna do it, but then my VS Code just stopped like working for some reason. my IED for IDE, yeah, that's what it's called. My programming interface stopped working, so I have to fix that, and I just have not done it yet. So I'll do that as soon as possible. Yeah, I gotta do that. Because yeah, there's like some text boxes that are bugged because that ROM hack used to just be called like the damageless like speedrun ROM hack. I made it for speedrunners, but then I saw that the Iron Mario stuff got kind of popular, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll just like turn this into an Iron Banjo and just have it like casually focused. IUD. No, not that. But yeah, I definitely want to update Iron Banjo so that it's like as good as. Oh wow, okay, that was really weird. I'm actually surprised that didn't work, because that was like pretty good, but I must have just like not had the right angle. I might have been too far to the left. Alright, I want to try that again. I have not failed this in a while. .9, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Trap literally almost beat fucking 7 Hornets around. You could come back though, Trap, and beat 7 Hornet. Like 100%, I think you could. You could push for a 55. I think you could. 100% you could. If we optimize this route, you could get a 55. I think there's a lot of like untapped time save in here for routing that we need to kind of just time, and we haven't done it yet, so. Alright. That's exactly my thoughts too, Trap. That's why I didn't really want to come back to this until Cook-Cock-Early was discovered, because there's just no point of running it like an unoptimized category. When Cook-Cock-Early is like so close, it's so close to being found. If we have the right people, we can find it. If we can get some smart people together, we could find it. It's like right there. We have all the tools. The tools are in our hands to find it. We just it's like right there. It's like, but we just it's. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, fortunately, but I'll give you the good news first. Is that I was talking to somebody in the modding server, and they're actually a viewer of the stream, Little Cube. No, was it not Little Cube? No, it was not Little Cube. What am I saying? No, it was someone in the modding server, someone that does the Diddy Kong Racing decomp stuff. But they looked at the script, and they're trying to help me cook early, but they couldn't figure it out. But they actually optimized the script, so it does run faster, and it actually gives you more like details of like what the script's actually doing and like what's failing. So that's really cool. But yeah, the bad news obviously is that we couldn't find Cook-Cock-Early. But yeah, it's like the same script, but it's just optimized, and all the code is like super easy to deal with now. And everything's commented, so that you can actually like see what everything does properly. So that kind of helps with like editing the script if someone actually wants to continue with it. So I haven't really had any need to use it yet, besides like maybe finding. Damn it, I did it wrong again. Besides like finding Xbox MM early, or even like I was thinking about finding BGS early, because I actually think BGS early would be pretty fast to do in this category if it was discovered. Obviously, Cook-Cock-Early is definitely faster, but if the only early we can discover right now is BGS early, and we can do that new setup I found on Xbox, that would maybe mean we could skip MM and TTC. Okay, I forgot to get the note. that's big time loss. I can't go up there easily and get it again. But yeah, that would be super sick. So if we could get that going, but I don't know. I mean, I think it maybe would be faster because like the thing is, there's a lot of notes you can get. Like BGS itself is way faster as the B, obviously, but you can get not way more notes, but you can get way more jiggies in there as Banjo, and they're pretty fast, most of them. So that would be nice for the route. But obviously, once Cookout really is discovered, we'll just need less jiggies anyways, and you wouldn't want to do that. So that's why I don't really want to find it. But if that's something that like could save like a lot of, like if it could save a minute, I mean that would be like interesting to look into. If it's something I could find like right now, like immediately, because I know it works. Like I know you can find BGS early with the script, so yeah. That classic Xbox interface is yummy. Oh, this one? Yeah, it's pretty good. I really like though that they like preserved it on like the newer consoles. Like the emulator itself actually, like you're actually kind of playing on 360, which you're not, because you're on a newer console. But yeah, apparently there was like plans for like an entire like 360 like OS emulator. That you can just like boot into, kind of like, you know how the Wii U had the Wii in it, something like kind of like that. And they were like planning on doing that, but they just ended up making these all just like games within their own emulator, kind of like how or what Nintendo does with like Wii VC. Okay, I can't. Yeah, if I take damage, I can't. I mean, well, if this was a marathon run, I could just, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I'll just hit him and get a health back, but yeah. I kind of want to get a run going here. But it's like imagine you're doing Spiral Mountain and you get hit by an enemy. Like you're gonna want to reset. Even though it seems like, you know, like, oh, you're an RBB, like why are you resetting? It's like, oh, it's because it's the beginning of the run. It's like the most optimized part of the run. So maybe not as optimized as I want it to be, because like I'd like to time stuff, but it's hard to time stuff when you can't fucking save the notes save and you can't recollect them. So and I can't make save states, so yeah. Something exciting though, and I already said this multiple times on stream, but maybe some people would want to hear it, is that 360 games might be coming to PC. There was a job listing for a like software engineer that could port 360 games to PC. They're trying to get their emulator to work on PC for 360 games and like backwards compatible stuff. And if they can do that, that would be super fucking cool, because that would make it so easy to make a practice ROM. It would be ridiculously easy to make a practice ROM. And everyone would probably just play on PC instead of Xbox for this game. For speedruns. I assume the PC port that will eventually be coming out, the recomp port will probably be better, but unless Microsoft takes it down. But we'll see. I just wish they would hire them, you know, hire these hackers and just like work with them to make a PC port of Banjo. That'd be sick. PC port win. I don't know. It's almost done from what I've heard. They're just putting the finishing touches on it. I don't know. I don't want to say who's making it or anything, because I just don't want to like start. I don't want people going to go ask people about it, but it is being made, so I don't want people like harassing the developers for it. I mean, I don't have that large of a community at all, but you know, I don't want that to happen. You will know when it comes to that. Don't worry. It will be all over probably Twitter and YouTube and stuff. So. And a Banjo-Kazooie one is also in the works, but I don't know how far that one is in like development. I know it's you can like play it on PC, but I don't. They want to make like a full-fledged like like the Majora's Mask one, where the recomp one, where it's like super quality and plays really well and doesn't have that many bugs. Looks really nice. You can have a ton of features, that kind of stuff. So. See nothing. Yeah, there's some people working on it, so it's not publicly known. It's very like tight knit within the community. Like I know because I know people that are working on it, and they told me, and they've told me publicly on stream here. They've been in here, so that's why I'm saying that. But I don't want to say more because obviously I just don't want people like harassing them to release it or something. Because it will come out once it comes out. It is a community project that is, they're not making money off of it. It is off the kindness of their hearts, so that they're doing this. And they're all over the game, so. Yeah, I don't know if that's faster. I don't know if Trepier's still in here, if you wanna. If you see what I just did there. Getting that note and then hitting the one switch twice. Instead of just going into Talon Trot and getting it and then jumping down. Yeah, as I was saying like a while ago now, like probably 30 minutes ago. Damn it. Okay, I kind of want to reset now. Like the reason why I do this route is so that I don't reset that much, but I'm still like resetting a lot, which like is kind of sucks. But what? Okay, whatever, that works. I'm probably just gonna reset. If I'm... Yeah, this is horrible. Yeah, really bad. Yeah, alright. Yep. I'm good. That probably would have been like a 5, +5, but... Yeah, that's really bad. But, yeah, not really any great runs so far. Oh, that's weird. Did my stream go down earlier? It says, like, I've only been live for 30 minutes on Twitch. That's odd. Because, yeah, I haven't gotten a single drop frame yet, so that's kind of weird. Is that maybe that's a bug on Twitch's own? I don't know. Yeah, GG's. I was watching a Nuts and Bolts run before a stream, like a marathon run that they were doing. And GG's to Pepsi for that one. Very cool. Obviously, I actually do want to kind of like not silently, but like I kind of want to promote like Nuts and Bolts getting into GDQ, because I've seen it like get submitted every year and it's been rejected, and I do want to see it at GDQ, even if it's like a hotfix. I'd love to see it there, because I don't think it's been on a hotfix yet. And yeah, I'd love for that game to shine, because I think it has a really cool speedrun. Because of all the like custom vehicles you can make, and then all the glitches that you can do at the very beginning of the run. So with the levitation stuff, so I definitely wanna see that run in more marathon events. I just love how like if you fail that jump and you slide, you just run right into that TNT. It's like the game saying like fuck you, reset. Can't wait to do that during GDQ. Just run into that goddamn TNT and then die. But it would be fine. There's like so many enemies you run into in this route that you can just like get extra health. And the health management isn't like too terrible either. Because I at least need 2 health entering FP, and I necessarily don't need, because there's like, yeah, there's a honey hive that I can run into. That's like a backup one that's like pretty fast, but yeah, obviously loses me time. Still, there's a backup one on the scarf. There's literally like, there's a note behind it that like people commonly like miss during casual playthroughs, which is kind of funny. And 60-40%. I'm actually going back tomorrow. I wanted to go back last weekend, but this weekend I'm gonna be trying to switch off between Xbox and N64. Like every other day, I'm gonna be doing both categories. Not at the same time, but I'll have a day of N64, a day of Xbox. So just so that I'm like kind of prepared in playing both, because I kind of wanted to use all of May to get really good at N64 80%, because that category is super hard, and I could screw that category up like very massively and get a horrible time and go over estimate. Maybe, I don't know. There's a chance. It's kind of low, but it has a pretty high chance compared to other runs of going over estimate if I don't practice enough. Could I just continue a fucking run, please? Oh. Did my game crash? Oh, my console crashed. Oh. No. I hear something. Oh. Okay. Yeah, my game crashed. Okay, that was weird. It almost felt like my entire console crashed, but yeah, I guess it didn't. That's very weird. Okay. Well, at least my console didn't crash. I think my game just crashed. Might have not liked me doing that super quickly. Yeah, and then I want to maybe like next week. Not this incoming week, but the week after that, I want to do like back-to-back runs, and I want to kind of set a goal time, kind of like a marathon type thing, where I practice both of them, like back-to-back, or not practice them, but actually do runs and see like what time I get for both. And I'm trying to aim, cause this, oh okay, I guess it just doesn't want to load right now. The game just like fucking tell me nope. It's like you're breaking the game too much. We can't play it. I guess so. Well, but yeah, I want to get like super consistent at both, which I know I can. I know I can do it, because I always swap in between consoles all the time. So, and then this upcoming hotfix will really help as well. Like really help me prepare for both consoles, because even if Xbox no POG doesn't get picked, then I did it on hotfix, you know, and then people can go watch it on there. Or if N64 80% doesn't get picked, then maybe one of the hotfix show runners can, you know, ask me to go on, and maybe I can do it on there as some sort of like victory lap run. Not victory lap. I mean, that's a show actually. There's a show called Victory Lap, but yeah. I could do some sort of like run of it, just so that if like people are like, oh okay, and 64 80%. Why is this taking so long? I might just restart my console. Hold on, sorry guys. There's something going on with it. Is it getting overheated? No, it's fine to me. Oh, it fucking turned on as soon. I heard the fucking Xbox swoosh, the 360 swoosh. As soon as I restarted the console, man. Damn it. All right, whatever. It will just. Yeah, hold on. I'll have to restart it. That's fine. Just gotta. Well, the only thing that sucks is that Xbox One has like really bad load time, so I gotta wait a little bit for the console to turn on. Gotta boot up an OS. But yeah, that'd be really good for people, you know, just if they don't, you know, if N64 80% doesn't get picked, there could be, if we could get a hotfix going for N64 80%, that'd be really cool. I might actually put out something for that, or maybe even suggest, I don't know, I don't want to suggest that in the server, but if I run into some hotfix host, I might be like, hey, you know, if one of my runs doesn't, because one of my runs is obviously not going to get in because it'll be a bid war, but if the one that doesn't get in, you know, doesn't get in, maybe we could do a hotfix show for it. But if N64 80% gets picked, then I can just, you know, be like, I just direct people to be like, yeah, there was a hotfix done a week ago of this. Just go watch it there if you want to. If you want to see what that category looks like, so. But yeah. Alright, finally. I actually do want to see what was this soft lock? Oh, it's the fucking 2 enemy soft lock? Damn, okay, let's see. Oh, wow. It's not a soft, that's a crash. Actually, does the music still play? Wait, hold on. That might just be like, that's actually an interesting crash, because usually the game on for Banjo-Kazooie doesn't play the music when it crashes. So it's maybe more of a freeze. No, it does crash. Okay. Oh no. They were on such good pace. Wow. Damn. Man, they were a minute ahead. Ripping the chat to Raymar for that one. No, but I actually do want to try that on Xbox just to see if it happens, because I don't think I've ever seen it happen on Xbox. It could be a 1.0 thing as well. I do want to see if I can get it to crash. That'd be kind of funny. It hasn't happened to me yet. It could happen, because it happens like I go into that room in the first minute of the run, so like in this speed run. But yeah, there's a crash in RBB. Sorry, you guys can't see the video, but there's a crash in RBB that happens if you get hit by. Or actually, well, it's more of a global thing. Actually, it can happen anywhere, but coincidentally, there's just like 2 enemies in the same enemy boundary, and if their hitboxes hit you at like the exact same time, like frame perfectly, the game will crash. No idea why that happens. It's not a soft lock. I don't know why people keep calling it this. It's a crash. The game crashes. The music turns off. It's a crash. People love to call crashes soft locks. I don't like when people do that, because it's not correct. I think a soft lock is when the game is still running. The game is still running, right? But you know, like, It crash when the music still plays, like a part of the game still functions and it's not completely like engine's like not completely dead. It's called a freeze. That happens in 2E a lot, where the music will just still play because the game crashes the main scheduler instead of like the music one. And yeah. So that would be more of a freeze. Because the game engine is still running, but just a part of it crashed. But for, I think Banjo-Kazooie, since they don't have like different parts like that, excuse me, they don't have different stuff like that, it just like crashed the entire thing. I think they like optimized that for 2E. I do actually want to try it though. I do want to kind of kill this run just to see if I can pull it off. Oh shit, oops. Okay, yeah, well the run's dead, but... Alright, I want to see if I can pull this off in here for the meme. I don't know if it works on Xbox or if it does anything interesting, but it maybe would be cool to look into. Okay, so... These guys have to hit me at the exact same time. I don't know how I would do that. They would have to like... Okay, the problem is that I don't have like infinite health like on the practice ROM, so I can't like do this very easily. Yeah, okay, I need health. Crash my game. Come here. For all I know, they might have patched it on 1.1, which would be kind of interesting. Or on PAL. But it seems like such like a random event to happen. Ah, okay, yeah, I can't get more health, so yeah, I'll try it one more time. I don't want to do this for like 20 minutes or something. Yeah, it's never... I know it happened in a rando tournament. I think it happened to Schlong in a rando tournament. But there was different enemies in here because it was randomized, but it still worked. Coincidentally. I think they should work pretty much anywhere, though. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, get them to go together. Yeah, I don't know how... I really don't understand how it works. It might not even work on Xbox. Okay, one more attempt, because I'll obviously game over, so... It'd be funny if it just doesn't crash on Xbox for some reason. I wonder if it's like some sort of loop. Because like it wants and both enemies to hit you, but it can't do that because there's like a priority like thing in the game, and it just crashes because it keeps like wanting to prioritize the other one at the same time. But yeah, I don't know if like them both attacking me is like the reason why it happens. Like maybe they have like different hitboxes for attacking me. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe there could be a chance it just doesn't fucking crash. Like that could be a thing. I see you, Strawberry Moses. I really do appreciate the $30 though. That helps a lot with food and, you know, my plane ticket as well. I have to pay some money back for my plane ticket, so I mean that goes right into that. So I really do appreciate that, because it just helps tremendously, and we're closer to that 2E randomizer goal. So I will be doing a 2E randomizer if we hit $250 for our trip fund, and we're almost about halfway there too. So that's really sick. Obviously, if you want to save your money for GDQ and you want to donate there, that would be more useful for your money. 100% it would. But it definitely will cost me a little bit to get there, so I would love to alleviate the stress if we could reach that goal. So, because I got 2 runs to prepare for, and then I have to I have to go pay. I have to pay quite a lot of money to even get there, and it's definitely definitely costs. I'm lucky that I'm even in the same country, because there's a lot of people that go to GDQ that are from like South America and Europe and other international countries. So that really can't afford to even really go there, and it costs so much money. Because I know those plane tickets are like almost like $1,000. I think it's probably more than $1,000 for a plane ticket from Europe to the U.S. So it's a lot of money. A lot of commitment. GDQ will be in Minnesota, Minneapolis. So it'll be downtown. Yeah, very excited to be there and to support that charity. So, and to show off this game to a wide audience of people. I talked with my host today, and we're pretty excited about it. My host for my run will be actually my hotfix host as well. That's why I got the hotfix in the first place, because they offered it to me. So, very cool. I'm actually going to do any % no FFM on N64, which honestly would probably be better, but it's actually... So the show I'm going to be on is called Out of the Box, and it's for speedruns that you can just do immediately after purchasing like the game. And I totally forgot that you can't skip the intro cutscene unless you've played the game. Like if you've watched it on a file. So... technically it's not out of the box still, even though we don't do furnace fun moves. But yeah. But with this category, I mean, we just go right into doing a speedrun as soon as we boot up the game. Like we start our timer and we do DDA, and then that's all we have to do. Like, if you were to download this game, you could do DDA and do this exact route. You don't need any furnace fun moves. You don't need to, skip the intro cutscene, because we're not even going to be going into Spiral Mountain in the first place to do it. That's not the case, actually, for any % POG, but obviously we're not doing that. But, yeah, this is like a very It definitely, we get all the moves and stuff. It feels like a New Game Plus category, but it really isn't. It's not at all. It's not a New Game Plus category at all. At least in my eyes. Some people may disagree, but you don't need anything to, you don't need to unlock anything in the game to actually do this category. Yeah, do this route. Ah, shit. You could just boot up the game. You can install the game on a fresh Xbox One with no save files, and you can go right into a speedrun of this. So, okay, I also failed the talent trot dive again. Ugh, it's not that big of a deal. I think it's like 1 or 2 seconds, but I would like all the time save on this split, because there's 6 seconds worth of time save. Not bad for a 248 though. And hopefully I got the note. I don't remember if I got the fucking note. We'll see how many notes are right here. If I'm at 43, I'm just gonna reset. I ain't dealing with that bullshit today. I don't think I lost 5 seconds because... Yeah, I got 44. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, going back to SGDQ, I live on the West Coast, so like plane tickets are a little bit more expensive. And obviously I can't, like... A lot of people can just kind of drive to GDQ and then, they don't have to pay for extra stuff, but yeah. I'm actually lucky that one of my commentators were on DDLux, who's actually just in chat. He'll be driving GDQ, so he'll kind of be my chaperone. I'll give him some gas money so we can, drive around and stuff. So that'll be really nice to, not have to pay for an Uber. I actually don't know how much gas is in Minnesota. Gas where I live is like really expensive because I live on the West Coast, so I think all gas is imported from the East Coast, so it's cheaper over there. At least most. There might be some imported from like. Is there port? Well, I know we have a lot ourselves. We have a lot of oil and stuff, but yeah, I think maybe China gives us a little bit of oil. I don't know. I have no idea. I would have to look into it more. I think I heard they do. Just a little bit though. Not as much as like the Middle East does, I think. I might be wrong about that though. That might be old inaccurate information. How far would be the drive? It would be like a 30-hour drive. Yeah, it'd be rough. I believe the D-Deluxe it's only like about. It's actually still a bit far. It's like 12 hours, but I mean that's manageable. So, all right, we're in the green. Let's go. I lost 2 seconds though because of that quick dive fail, but it's okay. Oh my god, my mic is kind of like too far above me. Damn it. I suck at that, man, on Xbox now, like the potlood jump. No! Oh, I need that note. I literally cannot afford to skip that note. I might reset. Man. Yeah, alright. We'll see how this goes. I mean, how much time save do I have in here? I don't even know. I don't have like any time save, yeah. I mean, I do. I could get a pretty big gold still with my PB, but this is not golding. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. It's dead. I'm trying to look at my goddamn splits, and I can't because my microphone stands in the way. Ugh. My PB, my splits are a lot smaller because of this aspect ratio as well. I actually do need to. I think I'll remind myself that I gotta fix the stream overlay. I want to fix it to like what it was before Xbox. I had this Xbox overlay because I just have. This is literally called randomizer. My randomizer overlay. Like these are different overlays I have, but this was for randomizer, but I just turned it into like my normal overlay. But yeah, I'm gonna probably I'll copy it and then I probably should like I mean that would work better. Yeah. So I can easily switch in between them. Honestly, I kind of don't want to stream that long because oh shit. Hold on. Someone DM me, I gotta respond. Oh, wait, Strawberry Moses is, oh. That's what he meant by PR. Like a freaking push to repo. I was like, what? That makes more sense. believe their name is it Little Cube on the decomp server? Oh, it's because I'm on streamer mode. Hold on. I'll turn off streamer mode. I don't have. I think I can do that and it works. No, hold on. Alright, I don't know how I'm in file select, but I don't know how the fuck that happened. Get my way. Damn it. That was a really good... Damn. That was a really good RBB one. That's too bad. Okay, this will be kind of weird, but I might have to go. And I might be back later tonight. Damn, I just hate doing, like, I've done like two 2-hour streams in like a row, and or actually 3 2-hour streams in a row, and I just hate doing that because I'm trying to do 3-hour streams a day. That's what I was trying to tell myself, and now I'm like, but yeah, I think I'll do one more run, one more attempt. Kind of would rather just go right now, but yeah, because the stores close at, I think, 10 my time, so yeah, I don't wanna, yeah, because I won't be able to make it. Dude. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Wait, what? Okay, well, alright, that's it. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I must have done this. I did that, and then did that, and then caught the note, and then came back, did it again. I needed to hit 12, or 2, and then go back and do it. Yeah, that's what I did. Because I was trying to be like as close as to the net right here as possible, so that I can just like easily grab it and go back. And like that. Wait, let me do this glitch real quick. I'll do a glitch for the fans. Actually, I can do it better. I can use this. Oh, what? Damn it, I didn't take fall damage. You could get a double death there, and it's pretty funny. But alright, I gotta go. I will probably be back in 40 minutes, hopefully. I hope it's not an hour, but I will be back. Sorry about that. I'll have to split the stream into 2. So, bye.